What's up, everybody? A little live here, doing a little solo. Everybody's, I guess, busy this evening, so I'm on here by myself. What's up, JB? Just let's- what's up, Chuck? Just get on here and chat a little bit. Anybody got any questions? Talk a little of the rules. We had a little gathering Saturday night. This past Saturday night, had a good little decent crowd show up. We talked about some rules. Got some entries in, some other stuff. Had some track on it. Got a big Matt and David come around here, Matt Bonnet and David. What's up, Don? What's up, JB? Come around and we're trying to line up this all-star race we was looking at. We trying to get it in the works. A little all-star race around. I think it's gonna be around August sometime, hopefully. It's gonna be the DOT series versus the world. Straight line off the tree. Fast man to the end, a 0 to 44-inch tire class. It's gonna be fun racing. We working on that. Talk with him, so get him all on there. What's up, Chuck? You got that truck ready? Y'all got them trucks ready to go? Oh, y'all had parts come in while Chuck didn't come. He's racing. What's up, Miss Tina? Chuck said he had parts come in. I think Rhett said he's stuck in traffic. I had Mr. Russ was gonna come on here, but in that bad square body from North Carolina, but he said he was working a little late too. The rain got him in a little trouble. He's working a little late, so he won't make it. We'll get him back next week. Excuse me. Hopefully, get him on here. So, like I said, Rhett said he's in traffic, buddy, and there's Michael. I see Michael's watching, man. You should have tuned in, man. I see you watching. But we'll try it again next week and get him on here. What's up, Miss Tina and them all about mud? Y'all getting worked up for the season? Boss man got that truck ready to run. He will come run with us, I hope, Miss Tina. See him run some of that straight line. What's up, Chad? Well, we're just talking like we did Saturday night. We talked over a little bit of, discussed the rules a little bit, and one they really had they like with the protest rule for this year. We're gonna stick to with the, if you think somebody's cheating or don't make the rules or vice versa, whatever, you got a protest rule we got in here. It's gonna be it's a $200 fee to protest anybody. If you want to protest them, it costs you $200. And if you are found correct, you will get your $200 back. If you are found incorrect, it will go to the $200 will go to the series for the end of the year pot. So that was a big rule everybody kind of liked. So it maybe to cut out the crying and fussing. I see Rhett's watching. He must be riding on a 2-hour ride home, man. Drive safe, Michael, man. Y'all paying attention to that phone, be watching us. We can get on and chat, but we just want to just chat a little bit. And all my rules, man. Anybody's got any questions, we got like I say, the open class. That's a new edition. Not really. It's not really a new edition. I mean, it's basically just a modified class. We have some questions about that. It's just a modified open class, what we call it. It's as long as it looks like a truck and got DOT tires on it, you can run. It's based off consistency. So we're gonna run them at all 6 races, but you don't got to score but 4 to win it, because some of the unlimited trucks might not want to run it in the mud hole. So you know how that works. Michael, you riding, man? Okay, you ain't driving. That's good. So watch. But that's a pretty good class. Got a pretty good truck count in that thing so far. I got 15, 16 trucks in that open class. Anything from stock trucks to unlimited trucks is getting locked in that. So that class is gonna be a good one. Like I say, it's off consistency. Get your points. Best truck wins it. You ain't gotta be the fastest. I mean, you just gotta be consistent. So that's gonna be a big class, a good class. And the man, the killer, the consistency man, Archie, Little Monkey, entered it. He come in and filled out his paperwork all Saturday night and got in. So that's the That's really the open good class. And you got the outlaw class. That's another open class. You know, it's basically run what you brung, no rails, must look like a truck. But you got to have DOT tires, any kind of DOT cut tire. Can't have no scoops and no paddles. Got to be a DOT tire and drive shaft loops. So that's two pretty good outlaw classes. You can basically run what you brung. I had a matter of fact, Saturday had somebody ask me, they got a V-tread truck. He asked me if he put DOTs on it, could he run it in that open class for the consistency? And I told him, man, meets rules, it's got to look like a truck. You can't come there with no body on it. It's got to look like a truck. Got DOTs on it, we'll put you in there and let you run, man. So there's no telling what you might see in that class from all spectrums of the trucks. You know, it's a bunch of class. I know a bunch of Georgia's races like that. They like that consistency. So really a big consistency race. It's going to be pretty easy to judge, you know, get there and get it going. Oh, Grape Ape got to get out the shop so the little monkey can get in there. Oh, man, we messing up for some reason. Oh, we're crowding up over there. Yeah, if anybody's got any questions or anything, send you something, answer something, got any, hit me up. So let's talk a little bit about the rules. We'll go to talk about this small block class, the 2025 small block class. Pretty simple on the rules, man. We didn't try to make it too many rules, man. Try to make it pretty cut and dry. You know, it's got to be a 0 to 36-inch tire all the way around. As long as it ain't over a 36-inch tire, you good to go in that class. No sheet metal intakes, single carb, cast iron, small block. Can't be aluminum small block. It's got to be cast iron, small block, throttle body aftermarket, and OEM injection. Okay, no power adders. So it's got to be strictly motor. You know what I mean? Factory style suspension. No 3 links or 4 links unless OEM for that frame and body. Minimum of 1 leaf spring per side attached to the frame at one end, required in the rear. All right, so, you know, we had a lot of questions about the suspension rule. Basically, if it's got a leaf spring, connect to the axle, connected to the frame, attached to the frame at one end is required in the rear. So, you know, it's kind of factory style frames. That's pretty easy. Gotta have full body. Factory firewall and factory location. Fenders can be cut for tire clearance. Wheelbase must be in line with fender wells. Front windshield dash and door panels required. All right. That's a small block class rule. 7 rules. Ain't hard to beat 7 rules. Let's talk about the dash and door panels. Okay. It does not have to be a stock dash with the meters, because a factory dash, you got to have the radio, the air conditioning, all that in it. It's just got some sort of dash. It can't just have the firewall to the window. You know what I mean? It's got to have some kind of a sheet metal. You want to put some plywood up there. I mean, whatever, long as it's got to have some style of dash. You don't have to have no gauges or nothing like that. Just some style of dash and door panels. Again, and you know, it don't have to be a factory door panel, as long as you got something covering them door panels on the inside, so you can't stick your hand through them or nothing like that. It can be cloth, it can be sheet metal, plastic, it don't matter. I mean, it's some sort of door panels. Like I said, these pretty easy rules. Biggest thing I think we had asked questions about was the suspension deal and the firewall. So, you know, factory location. Factory firewall, factory location. That's the big thing. What's up, Jay? We got Jay and Randy and Kyle. How y'all doing? Tuning in tonight, checking us out. I gotta get Curtis thing off of him. Let me get this thing off here. I think Jay's gonna be one of the big tire trucks coming to race, coming back in the series this year. He took some time off last year. He's raced with us before. Hopefully Jay will come in here, come back to us. Like I said, if y'all got any questions, anybody got any questions on the rules or something, you hit me up. hit me up right here. I'll answer all I can to you. We got a tech man. That's another thing how we're going to do the rules this year. We're not taking every truck at every race. Last year, you got tech and got a tech card before you got entered. We're not doing that this year. That's too much. That's a lot. So now we're just going to, now, once you sign up, it gives the series, I can say the series of the tech crew, they can take your truck at any time, at any race. All right. They just feel like taking your truck, we go take your truck. What the deal is, we're going to take the top 3 of each class at the race that day after the race. No going back to your truck. We're going to have a stage location. You hit the stage location, you'll get checked, mosey on. If you don't pass it, you can get on, you forfeit, move on back down to the bottom. Someone else will move up. We'll take that truck on, vice versa, on and how it goes. So, like I said, we're not texting everybody's truck. That was too much. So we're going to the top 3 trucks of each class of each race will get ticked. So I hope you sign up. When you sign up, you're going to sign that you read all these, so you'll get a copy. So hope you're right. You ought to know the rules. What's up? Got Cody, my man from Redline Carts, one of our sponsors, tuned in. Hopefully we'll see them in the first race or so. Trying to get them belts ordered too, man. Me and Rhett's got to get together. I get him, let him do the ordering so we can get them belts in here before March 1st. So, all right, let's see, the small tire class for 2025 it'll be a 0 to 38.5 inch tire. All right, can't go no bigger than 38.5 inch. I mean, this is pretty good killer trucks in this class. You know, you have big block, small block, don't matter. No sheet metal intakes. Throttle body OEM ejected allowed. Single carb. All right, can only have a single carb. Cast iron blocks only. All right, now this is something the other 2 classes have that the small block class didn't for some reason. I don't know. A 10.5 inch maximum deck height. Stock bore spacing, no hemispherical heads, pro stock heads, no power outers. All right, cut and dry, just like the rest of them. Got to be all motor. I think all of us are. Then we go back to, you go to your factory style suspension. No 3 links, no 4 links. Got to be a leaf spring truck unless it's OEM for the frame and body. All right, so you can't have the body's got to match the frame to have the 4 link and the 3 link. You can't have 2 different setups there. That won't work. Minimum of 1 leaf spring per side attached to the frame at one end required in the rear. All right. Factory style frame again. You know, some of them frames, we've had some questions before. They cut a little bit and add to the front of, or vice versa, you know. So it's factory style frame. We'll be getting into that. If you got any questions, we'll look at it. We'll see. My tech man's on here tuned in. Hopefully he can help us out with that. Wheelbase must be in line with fender wells. Full body required. Factory firewall. Factory location. Fenders can be cut for tire clearance. Wheelbase must be in line with fenders wells. They don't say in them. It says in line with them. So front windshield dash door panels required. I mean, the same thing. Only difference is ain't no small block. It's big block class. You can run a big block in it, and it's bigger tires, and it's got that deck height on it. So that'll be the 38-inch tire. That'll be our small tire class. Next little class would be the DOT class, the big tire class. This one's got a little. It's who is the tech man? Talking with him. That's disclosed information. We'll keep him secret because we don't want to the race, because we don't want nobody paying him off for nothing before then, trying to pay him off or nothing like that. JB, you know how it is. These fellas might try to pad in his palms or something, get some money in his pockets. But the big tire class for 2025 will be a 0 to 44-inch tire. No sheet metal intakes, single carb, 10.5-inch max deck height, stock bore spacing, aluminum, small and big blocks allowed. Gee, that. This is the only class besides Unlimited Outlaw that you can use or run an aluminum block motor, small block or big block. You can run an aluminum block in the big tire class. We opened that up last year, try to draw a little more interest. We'll see how it works. No hemispherical heads, pro stock heads. No hemispherical heads, I guess you could say. Whatever, another Dodge head maybe, I don't know. But no power adders, factory style frame, full body required, factory firewall and factory location. Firewall can be modified for valve cover clearance. Fenders can be cut for tire clearance. That's another one we added in there. We changed up a little bit for the big tire class. As you see, it says firewall can be modified for valve cover clearance. That's the only class that allows that. Everything else got to be full factory location. So that right there is the only stock tire class that you can cut your firewall, you can tunnel it a little bit or whatever it is to get it to work for your valve covers or whatever. Wheelbase must be in line with fender wells. Front windshield dash door panels are required. So basically, it's just tire size. Besides the small block, the big block class, and the big tire class, you can modify your firewall a little bit to get the tires to. My speakerphone falling off on me. To get the tires to fit. And you can change that. My mic about to fall off, man. So that's the class you got to change on that. So everything else, see aluminum big blocks or small blocks in the big tire class. Again, outlaw class, no rails, must look like truck, DOT tires, no cut tires, no paddles, drive shaft loops. We took the drive shaft loops. We had it in all the other classes, but we took them out because we felt some people might not have them, some people might not need them. We want them to have them, but in the open class. What's up there, Ball Peen? What's going on, fellas? I'm the only one here, man. What's up? And I want to click on and chat up, JB. You got the link, buddy. I'll get you on here. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I want to thank some Shelly, Muddy Addiction. She wanted everybody to keep her in her thoughts and all. She's having some knee surgery. She had some knee surgery coming up. I think she said next week, might be tomorrow. Everybody, Shelly wants to keep her in your prayers and thoughts when she's having some knee surgery. Get through that so she can be at it good. Can you run SB2 heads? I assume, man, that's not hemispherical, is it? I think SB2 heads can run. I mean, it might be second place heads. I don't know. Willis, I got you locked in, boy. I just got you. Saw your money come back through there. Appreciate it, man. I'll get you down. I got it, baby. I got it. It was this morning. What's up? That's right. Anybody else, if they want to, if y'all want to go ahead and get your entry in or whatever, hit me up, text me, message me. We got a Cash App and a what's the other one? Venmo, Cash App and Venmo. But I'll send it to you. You can send it to me and we'll get you in there. As Mr. Willis just did. Appreciate it. Thank you. Like again, I'm get you on the entries again. It's 150 a class, a truck, till March 1st. After the first race, it goes to 200. JB, we might have a special guest here if he can figure this thing out. It's black screen here, but you got to turn your camera on, brother. But like I say, man, I'll have enough rules for everybody. Everybody to read them to you, give them to you at the the first race. If you need me to mail you a copy and stuff, I can do that too. But we're trying to get everybody in here and get them racing. It's gonna be a good race, some good heads up shootout racing in March 1st. Track's working good, man. Track's working. We're working on this new light system. Trying to get it done for the race. JB, I don't know if you can hear me, buddy. I can't see you. Let me see anything else we can talk about here. Yeah, we got a little drivers page too on the Facebook for all the drivers. And you kind of get on there if you want to talk about something or get something you don't need everybody want to know. You got that. You got my number. Let's talk safety. You know, everybody's got to have a DOT approved helmets. Got to have some sort of neck brace to race. You got to have a neck brace, a Hans device, approval. We're going on this. This is another big thing we're going on this year. We're harping on. We had in the past. The fire jacket, the fire pants. Need to have them. Approved fire. It says 32A-SF1. We're going to have you in there and get you in got to have them. Got to have belts, 4 points, minimum required for a racing truck. But DOT trucks, we kind of let that slide, you know, with stock trucks that's running in the open class. Yeah, Jimmy might not need a neck brace. He don't have a neck on. Yeah, happy anniversary to Jimmy, by the way. I saw that, buddy. I think it's 25 years. Yeah, we did add a little more light. We got some light up, so we ought to be good in that part where everybody can see. Closed toe shoes. If you ain't got no nets or you closed driver, you can't close your window. You ain't got a window net. You got to have them arm restraints and a full roll cage. So that's about it. So I got a special guest on here. With further ado, my man here. I hope he don't scare y'all when he comes on here. Let me see if we got him muted. He must be listening to some TV too. We get him on here.
Hello, sir.
What's up, Mr. JB? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how y'all doing this evening?
Nothing. Just on here chatting a little bit, talking a little bit of rules and regulations and whatever.
I guess all the racers are getting kind of itchy to get racing.
Yeah, man, they working on them, both getting them.
Yes, sir. I'll go over a little. I'll do a little maintenance talk for you a minute if you want me to.
Go ahead. Let me know something. Tell me what kind of maintenance they need to do.
Some of the guys overlook it, but I know they wash their trucks. But everybody ought to have them a bottle of WD-40. I buy mine by the gallon, but that's good for them Heim joints and stuff. You spray anything other than a WD-40 or something in them, and all you're doing is asking for that grime and grit to get in there with your oil and what you think is the delayed viscosity grease or something, and it gets in there and it makes a liquid sandpaper on all your Heim joints and joints, period. So I wouldn't do that. It's a lot of maintenance to keep up with them, but I would spray my suspension joints with WD-40 if it don't have a grease fitting. Now, you can put a grease fit, if it's got a grease fitting, and grease it and, push the old grease out after the races. Yeah. Push the water and the old grease out. But some of that gets overlooked. Some of them racers, they just out there wanting to run in that mud.
Yeah, wash it the night before the race. Day before.
Yeah, that happens too. Yeah.
A lot, man. A lot. I know a bunch of them like that. What's up, Scotty, watching us? Our day's pretty lubed up. We kind of keep mine. My crew's kind of peculiar. You know what I mean?
You got a good crew.
Yeah,
what you're trying to tell.
Very peculiar. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you got a good crew.
They've been working on
it. It shows on the track too, huh?
Yeah. They've been working on it the last 2 days, every day.
Yep. It shows on the track when you're out there.
Yep. And then the man tell me this afternoon, JB, I come home from work. I'm the only one working. The rest of them's working on the truck all day. I walk in the shop and they said, well, it's about time to leave. They said, you taking off tomorrow? I said, for what? We finish this truck. I said, man, hell no. I got to work. Well, you'll take off to go turkey hunting.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I know. I can hear it now.
Yeah, but like I told them, one of them Shaky said he got it off. He had to take the day off. His boss let him off.
Oh, okay.
And Daddy don't work when it's raining, so it's been raining. So they've been working on that truck. They got a lot accomplished. That
Good deal.
we was behind, but all these new upgrades, we're gonna see how they work out.
I think the McCarns is doing some work on theirs.
Yeah, to track the V-tread truck.
Yeah, the V-tread, yeah.
You ain't got no DOT trucks coming out your stables, man, coming to racing with us in March?
Not out of my stable. Some of them come over there and some of them's been over here and got some power plants now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, hey, I think about it, but this weekend's the big beater car race in Orangeburg. Tony and them's having.
Yep, Saturday,
yeah, man. I think they start at 12. I believe that thing said, or 10.
It ought to be something to get after and get at them beater cars.
I'll have to look that thing up, see if I can find it. I meant to call Tony and get him on here, but let me see. Orangeburg Mud Ball, right? That's what we want right there.
Yeah, I believe it was February 15th.
Yes, it's the 15th.
All you racers, so you can come racing March 1st now. You ought to have it over and done with, but don't forget your Valentine now, so you can come racing.
Oh yeah, you got to get that Valentine.
Yes,
they said gates open at 10, racing at 12.
Okay.
Gates open at 10, racing at 12. Let me get back on the screen.
They said something about maybe some testing and tuning afterwards. I didn't know.
Yeah. That. I think so. After the beater car races, I think they're gonna have some flat track if you want to do some testing and tuning. So any of the mud truck fellas you want to hit up there, get out there, they'll be there all day, I assume. It's supposed to be kind of cool Saturday, maybe. I don't know for the rain.
54 for a high, maybe.
Yep. My man, click on the link, Dave. You got it, buddy. Come on out and test if you need to Saturday. Dave said he'll be there. Dave come and ate with us this weekend, man. He was at the little dinner deal we had, him and Matt. He come out and ate with us. So
yeah, I had all intention. Saturday it says maybe 64 degrees.
Okay, I know it's supposed to be still a little cool, man. That's good weather.
Yep. Them motors like it in them 60s.
Oh yeah, man. I like the froze yesterday. It was cold and wet. God.
What was you doing?
Working, brother.
You work outside?
Heck yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. That chemical plant, boy.
Hey, that up and down temperature we've had here in the last month or so, that'll make you sick quick.
Oh yeah, man. I had my shorts on Saturday. My little girl said, "Daddy, you got your booty shorts on." And then I had my overalls on today at work. It was cold, man.
Overalls, I hear you. When you said that, you know who I thought about, and you probably don't even remember this cat.
Who's that?
Old Haystacks Calhoun, the wrestler.
That's old one there, Bo.
Yeah. I'm old.
Renfro, I sent you that link, Renfro. Click that link. We'll get you on here, buddy. But he come talk with us. So man, what you think, Bo? I've heard a lot of rumors of all kind of horsepower motors being built, and it's gonna be some good racing this year.
Yeah, you know what that means? It's good for the racing. That means that everybody is interested and they're spending the money to go faster.
A lot of them spending it, man.
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine called me today and said somebody want to buy his truck. So everybody's wanting to go racing. Somebody,
I don't remember who it was. You have to chime in. Somebody's looking for a V-tread roller.
I don't know about no V-treads, man.
Yeah, somebody was wanting a roller. I don't know.
You have to tell the McCarns. I had a fellow in a V-tread ask me Saturday night about if he put DOTs on his truck, could he run it in our open class consistency and unlimited. As long as it looks like a truck, man, that's what the rules say.
Right.
As long as it's got DOT tires and it looks like a truck, let it go.
Looks like a truck. I hear you.
That's gonna be a big class. You can get you something for that. That old white Ford you got at the house. That's what you need to get in there and run it.
Yeah, I don't know how consistent I can be.
Just let it do that. Truck will do it itself, man. Hey, we talking about teams, right? We did some. I guess they don't let the cat out the bag. Watch this. We changing up some suspension on the truck. You know what I mean?
Okay.
See Dave get his picture figured up. There, hold, give me a second here, Dave. But we changed some suspension on the truck, and they was weighing the parts we added. Said, but we got to find some weight off this thing. We got to cut some weight off this thing.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Well, we got another guest. Good buddy of yours gonna come on here. Let me get on here. The voice of half of the mud bogs around South Carolina, Mr. Dave Renfro. What's going on, buddy?
Good
Long time no
afternoon.
see.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Not much.
Good afternoon, there, sir.
How you doing there, Juice?
I gotta ask you something, David.
Yeah, go ahead.
How about them Tigers, Bo?
Woo! Man, I was going to tell you, I did not know Duke was playing Clemson. We walking out of the
And I was
restaurant
yep.
Saturday night, and I stopped. I stopped right there because, I saw him on TV, and it was close. I said, all right, come on, because I had to drive. Man, we got out there. I said, find the dadgum game on the radio, put it on 105.3, the cat, so I
Yep.
can listen to this. That was jam up, man. That was jam up.
Good
I don't
one.
know when or if we have ever beaten Duke and North Carolina back to back like that.
Back to back. Yep.
I think
They're looking good.
something's going on.
Yeah, man, they're looking
That's
good.
good
Go ahead.
stuff.
Go with them. Yep.
How about the Daytona parade?
Parade was good. They're going to qualify tonight here in about 20 minutes.
Did you make the parade?
Oh, no, I didn't go to Daytona, unfortunately.
Didn't.
No, but it was all right. I did not get to make it this year, unfortunately.
I heard that.
I had somebody talking about a tech man. I had somebody said it was gonna be my tech man, but then he backed out on me.
Well, I know it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't David. So y'all
It might have been somebody that thought they might want to do it.
yeah, they thought about it a little bit.
Well,
They don't.
if whoever it is, if they don't want to do it, they shouldn't do it. So
That's right. If he's got to think again, don't worry about it. So what y'all got going on Saturday, Dave? You gonna be over there Saturday for the beater car race?
I'll be over there Saturday. If you haven't been to a beater car race, you really ought to come out and check it out. It is definitely different. It's about as entertaining as it can be on four wheels. And like Jeff was saying, thank goodness it's supposed to be a little bit warmer than what it has been, because this weather stunk. I was really missing Daytona. It's bad enough not to get to go. It's even worse to be stuck in foggy and cold weather in South Carolina. But it's like I said, it's supposed to be nice Saturday. Come on out. And it got set up. I mean, Branchville runs in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So, that's a good time to come out, lay some passes down. You can figure out if you got to change something or whatever. And come on out. It's I think gates open at 10 and 12 o'clock. We're going to go hammer down, and it's a good time. It really is. It really is a good time.
And they're gonna do the testing after the beater car race, I assume.
My understanding is, testing will be afterwards. It may not be exactly like the track that y'all got set up. I saw y'all had some red clay, which that looked good. That y'all going to do some hooking and booking down there on the first. So here comes Jeff. Am I boring you? Wake up! For the love of God.
I'm
fell asleep.
I'm all ears, man.
All ears with your eyes closed.
He's been working hard today, man. What you talking about?
Shoot.
No, I guess they look like it.
It's gonna be a good time. And like I said, it's I think they're going. I believe they're going to have timers, and I don't want to speak for Tony and them, but I think they're going to have timers, so you can get a good feel of where you're at on your truck, stuff like that.
Get your little
Come on out
time.
and have a good time.
They do some
And
good
heck,
cooking.
if you don't want your time said, we can do that too. We can make sure times don't get said. We'll do it like drag strip. Just give it to you. You can do some testing and keep it to yourself.
Yeah, they want that
BT.
top secret time. Yeah.
BT, who we gonna have down there for some food at the track?
Kirby Concessions, brother.
Numero uno.
I hear you.
Kirby's Concessions. He's supposed to be coming. Well, I guess he next weekend. So I guess he'll be in Orangeburg this weekend.
Well, y'all can tell me this then, and
He
this
said
will be.
well, he might
this
be
here
riding
be-
down
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't think he was. He may be, but I didn't think he was.
because he said he was coming. He wanted to come down here and check everything out so we could set up. I thought he said
Oh,
this
yeah.
Saturday, but it might be next Saturday. I don't know. He'll call me. We get it
Oh yeah.
hooked up. Get hooked up. What you saying, JB?
Well, with that fella there, there's only one thing that comes to my mind at this moment, and both of you ought to be able to answer this.
The fries.
What did it?
Kirby fries.
Yes, sir. But what does the old TV commercial for old Milwaukee say?
I don't know. I don't.
I don't know.
on.
Old
It
Milwaukee
It don't get no better than this.
don't get no
That's-
better than this. That's what
And
I'm
that's
talking
what
about.
it is. That's what it is with Kirby. Cause
He's good. He's
Yes,
real
sir.
good.
Yeah, I talked to him one day last week. I called him. He was on a boat in Miami.
wow,
Really.
Yeah, said
Oh,
it was some boat show.
Tom Stencil was down there too.
Oh, okay.
Tom was working on his boat down there. Tom done got him a nice boat.
Dang. I
Y'all
ain't
know
no
what
boat
boat
fella.
stands for, don't you?
No.
Break out another thou.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like a
yeah. I go with that.
they just sit there and draw that money and it costs money. Money.
Yeah.
Luke Turner says deep fried Oreos. That's what he's looking
Deep
for.
fried
over there.
Oreos are good. And he's got deep fried Nutter Butters, but I haven't tried that.
Nutter Butters.
I've never tried it, but I understand they're good.
That thing must be super hot for it not to melt. It fry so fast, I reckon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I
Let's
tell you
try
what, man. Hey, them Kirby fries, they crispy brown, man, with a little bit of salt.
that. Some good fries, eh?
I
Great.
tell y'all, he's got McDonald's running.
Oh yeah, it's
Running,
hard.
man.
My wife's trying to fat me up. I've been eating sourdough rolls and sourdough sweet rolls for the last month.
Ooh,
Hey,
that sounds good.
hey, for the March 1st, how about putting me a couple of them in some tinfoil and bring them out to the track?
What you want? You want? See, she got these. She calls them sweet rolls. But she made cinnamon rolls, and we didn't put no cinnamon in it. And she put the ice and all them things off. Bro, I'm telling you,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I
That
got.
sounds good with that. Listen, y'all did a good job Saturday night. That really was a good time. Just
Yeah.
sitting around talking with folks, got some ideas running around through what everybody's got going on, and just good atmosphere. I'm a huge fan. I'm going to please BT will get me right here if I get the name wrong. Iris and Richards. I always called them Iris,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
Irish. Everybody goes with Irish.
Good
Yeah.
food. Good food. I mean, I had they said it was a steak sandwich, but I mean it was a steak and it had, 4 buns,
Yeah,
but
4
with
buns.
fries and tea for $20.
Yep.
I had
that's
all
good stuff.
intentions of coming. Intentions of coming, but I couldn't get somebody to call me or text me back and let me know what was up.
I was politicking, man. You told me. You know what I was doing. I was trying to set the line or something. I don't know.
It was good. And who was it? What's his name that came? God, what did he come from? Conway?
Yeah, Cody. Yeah.
Cody. It's good to see Cody and saw Blaine. Good talk to him. Blaine's doing good. Blaine will be
Yeah.
out there Saturday.
They got a race coming. That first race is what, in March or April? It was in April.
April, first weekend in March. It's the same day as the orange and white game.
Oh man, somebody's always falls on that spring
Got
game.
that right.
It used to be
Telling me.
Matt's. It
Telling
used to be
me.
Matt's every weekend.
I don't know, but same day
It's
as orange and white game. But that's all right. It's gonna be a good run down there as well.
That's really gonna kick it off because they start falling in one behind each other after that April race, I believe.
Well, we run Thunder Alley 2 weeks after you. I don't think anybody runs on the 8th of March. I don't believe so.
Yep, then it's the 15th. Yeah, there's a week between ours. That's right.
Yeah.
Week or 2 weeks.
So
2
and
weeks.
that daggum thing that we got going on Thunder Alley,
That's
I am not joking you. I wouldn't be. It's not there yet. Let me emphasize yet. That may end up being a $12,000 purse just for the megas. We hadn't even included the DOTs and the street and the 1 ton. I mean, and the other megas. We're going to run 2 mega classes. And then we got a big DOT race coming up in May that we're working on at Thunder Alley. So
got a big one in August too.
Yep, got one in August. That'll be the SMO race. We're working on some different things as far as that's concerned. So
can a 1 ton run with the megas?
If they want, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Can they? What's the deal about running the big tire, the big class y'all got, the big V-Tread class? You got to be in the series for that, or
No,
okay?
you didn't have to be in any series at all. No.
I know he's doing 2 different kind of deals there.
Well, we're gonna run what we call our regular mega truck class, that like maybe what some of the locals or whatever. But if you don't want to get in the hill and hole specialty race or whatever, if you want, you can't run both. So we don't want somebody coming in and taking both. So you can run either one. That's the decision is yours.
Okay, I got you.
What we're trying to do is just put on a good time, you know, as usual for the fans, like all the other tracks are, and there hadn't been a hill and hole race like this in a while, a long while.
Fun racing, yeah.
So, but
and they're gonna be coming off the hill too, so they'll be getting. Yep. They'll get some air to start off the
coming off top. I love that. That's kind of like
kind
of like wrestling, like what Jeff was talking about, coming off the top rope.
Yeah. That's fun. I enjoyed it last year when we went and raced it. That was fun. That makes it interesting.
I talked to Casey Haltewanger earlier this week. Went around and got some hotel information on folks coming in from out of town if they need a hotel. So I went by and really just kind of checked on some rates and checked on, quite honestly, the quality of the place, because I don't want to reference some dive.
Agreed.
So, and I mean, to be honest with you, from the least expensive to the most expensive, and the most expensive was the best one I saw, $15 a night difference, and in my opinion, a whole lot better.
Oh yeah. What you got there? Some Chevrolet power there, Dave? I mean, not Dave, JB.
Got some pieces.
I like some baby pistons there, Bo.
Are they?
What you doing with that? Paperweight?
Only thing I can tell you, BT, is looks are deceiving.
Oh, man. It's going to be good.
This right here is a SB2 killer.
I ain't got no SB2, so I ain't worried about it.
Oh, Lord. I've heard so much about SB2 from everybody but the people that's got the thing. Oh, goodness.
I want to see somebody put Dave in a truck this year, make him make some pad. Well, he just clicked off on us. I don't know where he went.
Lord have mercy. He laughed and got out of here.
He must have did. Might not pay the internet bill. Well, maybe he'll click back up here.
No, I'll tell you what that was.
Oh,
that was that piston.
Yeah.
The set finally come in today. That's going in that Bonneville motor I'm doing.
Oh.
Finally got the pistons.
Come from all the way from somewhere. He's back. Yeah, he's keep clicking on and out, in and out, Dave.
I didn't do anything.
Back, but I don't know what happened. He just clicked off. Talk about S2. Like I say, I want to get somebody to get you in a truck this year. Let you pilot one day. What you think?
That's fine by me.
Yep, there he goes again. I don't know what he's got going on. It don't big deal. What you got something to take, Bo? How about the tech? You think about my rules. You think they're pretty fair, man? Come on.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be all right. There's some gray area there though, but
that's a good thing.
Yeah, it'd be good.
It makes the racing interesting.
But and it don't bother me. That ain't me. I ain't bothered by it, but I just think you'll have some trouble when it gets down to a pinch. But you'll just have to work it out then. You said you had the final say, so that'll be the deal.
That's like the man said. He gonna read them over. We'll see. I think me and Dave and them talked about it Saturday night, that $200 protest rule. I think that's going to stop a lot of crying too.
Yeah, it may.
It may. Or they just
But
won't cry to us.
you hadn't said. I guess I'll just say it. But as a mechanical standpoint of it, and being around it all my life, it's got to be a little more than the leaf spring deal for the rear suspension. So when you said it had to be stock suspension, the leaf spring had the hook on one end. How about all them extra little bars and stuff be running up and down through them trucks?
Long as it's got a leaf spring, one leaf spring connected at one end to the frame, what it says.
And then you can have anything else.
Yep.
You can have 4-link, 3-link, Z-link.
It can't be a full length if you got leaf springs under it. 4-link don't have leaf springs, brother.
Well, that's what you need to keep believing, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm done.
Do you know what I'm saying? I know where you're going. That's them gray hairs you're talking about.
I'm done. Hey, I'll be down there to help pull them off of you.
I ain't worried about that.
Oh,
well, listen, let me ask you this, BT. What time? Because I need to know, because I'm going to hit your race up Saturday. What time do gates open up and what time does racing start on the 1st?
Gates open up at 10. Racing's going to start at 12. Well, gates might probably open about 9 or so. We might want to come in early. But racing's going to start at 12 o'clock sharp, brother. So I'm hoping we have a big crowd. We got to get them in there. Going to be some racing, so.
Travis Roberts said he could see me in Wayne's truck. I could get in Wayne's truck. I know that truck pretty well. He's made some big changes on it. I'd like to, but Wayne, that truck's going to be changed so much. Wayne needs to be behind the wheel so he can get used to it.
Yeah.
Got some big shocks for sale, by the way. I got them posted if anybody's looking for some shocks, 16-inch and 20-inch.
I'm some big shocks.
Dave, I don't know what.
2 16s and 2 20s.
I don't know what track it would be. I didn't know if you could do this at BT or not. Not on that straight line, but some of them was saying something about they'd like to see some freestyle.
Some freestyle racing.
It takes up a little time, but
we'd be on for that. I doubt very seriously it'll be on the March race because we're getting to be about a full deal. We got matter of fact, normally we run DOT on Friday night. That's not going to happen on this race. DOTs will be run on Saturday because we got to set the stage Friday night with the Hill and Hole race, the Megas.
Oh, they racing that Friday night too. Okay.
That's what's going to set everything in regards to it. That way, Saturday, boom, they'll come right out from the get-go.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be good though. Talk to every time it's literally changing. Not quite on a daily basis, but close. I mean, evidently there's not a whole lot of racing going on up north.
Yeah.
Winter lasts a little bit longer up there, and it's probably a little bit harsher. So they want to come down here because they know all about the track, the fans, the trucks, the people. So, yeah, they want to come down here.
It's going to be some fun. You need a little different something. Same thing every time it gets old. So, a little more action, a little different action. That Hill and Hole is going to be fun, though. That's
yeah.
BT.
Yeah, buddy.
I got one more question about suspension, and I'm going to quit with that.
Oh, boy.
You know, your dad does roofing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, if I had some suspension under my truck, and I took some of that flashing like they use on roofing.
Yeah.
And I rolled me up some and made me a leaf spring out of it and curled it up on the end and put a bolt through it and hooked it to the rear, and I'm good.
That's flashing. I ain't a leaf spring.
I'm using it for a leaf spring.
You have a factory leaf spring, man.
Oh, is that? Now, wait a minute. Does that say factory leaf spring in your rule?
Yeah, factory leaf springs.
So that's one that.
No, it don't say factory leaf spring. It's got to have eyelets.
It's got eyelets in both ends and a center spring bolt in, correct?
Yep.
That's a factory one.
Yep.
Okay, that's what you got to have.
Yep. That's got to be connected to one end. You can have whatever kind of shackle you want at the other end.
Okay. All right, I'm done.
It's pretty simple. There's a lot of gray areas. You can do a lot with it, but it's got to have that leaf spring. So
Tyler Lord put on here that I'm scared to get in a truck. He must not know me or my history at all. Jeff
I don't
Brown
think-
was and has been crew chief on some of my racing. So
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all,
What's that?
all y'all doing is picking at Dave, but he ain't scared.
geez.
He ain't scared. I done seen him out there with 15 or 20 other vultures side by side and rubbing paint and throwing
Vultures.
sparks. He ain't scared.
They said they got to give you a microphone, like Jimmy Royal says in the truck, though.
I talked to Jimmy about that at the last race. That would be funny.
It would be.
Tell him
would
I
be
done
funny.
told him on this show one time, Dave. But you remember when we was down at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and I tell you to watch out. You was coming out of 4 down there, and I tell you, slow up. There's 2 spun out in turn 1.
I
And when
did.
you got down there, you spun out. And I said,
I
never
was,
mind,
I was
make it
slowing
3.
up.
Never mind, make it 3 spun out down there.
God, dog.
Well, as long as I didn't hit the wall or anything else.
Well, no, you didn't hit nothing. We had a good time. We had a good
Oh
time.
my God, we had a blast. Boy, I thought about you Sunday. I was at the Giant in Nice's,
Yes, sir.
and they were busy as can be. We had a crowd of about 5 or 6 people there at the table, and the poor waitress was coming by. She said, "I'm just gonna leave this pitcher of tea right here." And somebody, before I could say it, y'all just need to get a whole bunch of straws. And I said, "Done seen that. Don't worry about that."
Yeah. The old lady down there, was that Captain's quarters?
No, golly, no, it wasn't Captain's quarters. I can't remember the name of it. It's still there.
A motel
it
on
was-
the beach.
Yep, right on the beach.
And that lady said, I'm going to quit bringing you glasses of tea. I'm just going to bring you a pitcher and put a straw in it.
Sure did. Sure
Yes,
did.
sir.
That was funny.
Hey, but y'all know something. I want to say this on a whole for everybody that's tuned in tonight and wanted to be tuned in that couldn't be, and the ones that are sitting here hosting this thing. We all got the same passion. We like this stuff. And we wouldn't be here if we didn't like it. And I think everybody has a good time with it. I don't meet a enemy or nothing at these tracks. I enjoy it all. I can say
I
that
think
for me.
I really, I could be wrong. Somebody liable to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I think everybody's got the same outlook as far as 25 is concerned. Let's
Yeah.
go out and have a good time. Life's short. I mean, you can be passionate about what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. And when you get behind the wheel, I'm as guilty as anybody else. I want to win. I want to do the best I can. I don't want to get hurt or tear something up or get somebody else hurt. But get in where you fit in and have a good time.
Yep, have a good time. That's the biggest thing.
Correct.
Enjoy it. Some people take the bull jiving a little more serious than others, but you know what I'm talking about, JB?
Yeah. But damn it, so I love him.
It's
I
good.
love
It's a
him.
good time. I just like the rumble. Talk to fellas. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. Good racing.
That's right.
Good racing. It's gonna be a lot of good racing. I got that. That's what I'm telling you about that.
Jeff, it
Yes,
was
sir.
the landmark.
The landmark. Yes.
The landmark.
That,
Lady had me some tea, baby.
What's up, Kyle? Kyle Rowland's watching. You got that truck rebuilt yet, Kyle?
Hey, VT,
Uh-oh.
even my cat's orange.
Is it that
All
thing named
right.
Dabo?
No, this is Gato.
Oh, Gato.
Gato is Spanish for cat.
Okay.
He's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy.
An orange cat. That man likes his orange. That's a good
Yes,
good
sir.
color. I'll tell you a story about that, Dave. I might have told you, but my little girl, she's 13 now. When she was like in first grade or second grade, something like that, she went to school and they asked her what was her favorite color. She said orange. So mama tells her, baby, you cannot pick orange. That's a boy color. So you got to
What?
pick another color. So she said, I'll go with purple.
Yeah, there you go.
Purple and orange, baby.
That'll work.
Still hitting in the
We have-
same ballpark.
We have left for church, and my daughters looked at me and said, "Where's your orange?" I said, I got orange long handles on because it's cold. I promise you, I got orange on.
Yeah, mine went a while before she wear garnet. She's getting where she is now, but
How close
like
is your
mine.
truck, BT?
it has no suspension under the rear right now.
Great day. Them boys is working.
It's sitting in the shop ready to roll up under there and do some fabricating, but it'll probably be in when I get home tomorrow, I'd bet.
Oh, I bet so.
If it rains. I had that crew on it, boy. They've been wrenching on it, brother.
I heard that.
Been wrenching on it. I gotta buy a new hood. Ain't nobody got a 89, a 92 two-wheel drive Toyota laying around I can get the hood off of.
No.
Not I know of.
I gotta get one.
What fits 89 to what?
A 92 or
92?
93, but it's got to be a two-wheel drive. A two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive got different hoods, believe it or not.
In other words, they don't interchange?
Nope.
Dead.
Wow.
The
Wow.
fenders got different fenders on them too.
I didn't know that, but I don't do Toyotas.
I didn't either till we put that 90 cab on it and went to bought the fenders and bought them for a four-wheel drive and they wouldn't fit. So you got to buy two-wheel drive fenders and hood for it. So
Wow.
that's a Toyota for you.
Well, people used to say that about the Fords. Nothing to work with the other piece. A lot of it will if you know.
Yeah.
A lot of it will if you know. But
I don't see why you need a hood.
That's odd though about them cheap metal pieces.
But it is.
I
It's
didn't know
line.
that.
Yep, it's a little bit of difference. It won't fit. Sure won't. So you
Glad to
learned
hear
something today.
Kyle's close.
I hope so. I hate that. That was a good looking truck.
It was. That
I
was
hated that.
straight as an arrow.
That'd have been my
Good
date
stuff.
night truck. I wouldn't have had that thing in no mud hole.
I'm just glad he was all right.
Got that right.
You got a big Valentine's praying for JB. I mean Friday, JB.
I done got my orders. She said, just let's let it come in and go out like it come in. So I said,
There you go.
okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I guess we'll figure out something. Dave probably got a big Valentine's promotion going on.
A little bit.
That's about the biggest hoax Valentine's Day. But we'll see.
I ain't got no card, then I'm in trouble.
You like the rest of them, you wait till you get off work to go get it.
Yeah. Makes it more exciting.
Get it Friday afternoon. You didn't put no thought in that thing, Bo. That's what mine. We'll be down here. We got to hopefully working on a truck Saturday at a track. And might try to make Orangeburg if we get time, but I ain't got no beater car. And the truck ain't rolling, so.
Evidently,
Did you kill that last one?
It's still sitting by the shop.
Evidently, Andy Merritt's working on a new truck. Have you heard much about any other new trucks coming out?
I've heard a few here and there. New trucks. I feel putting new stuff on trucks. Like I said, like I was telling JV, had a fella calling, wanting to buy a buddy of mine's truck. So I don't know. People's working on them, man. I got a bunch of calls. I got a couple from, which surprised me. Like I was telling you Saturday, is I got a couple calls from Mississippi, Texas, wanting to know about the rules and where they fit in and where they want to come race and all. So,
well, y'all's race on the first, strictly flat track. How many different classes?
We just it's 5 classes. We run the small block, the small tire, big tire, the outlaw, and the open class. Which, like I say, you ain't got to be in the series, and the open class is a consistency class. Basically, we just nickname it open consistency.
Right.
You ain't got to be in the series. You can come in there, get in where you fit in the race, and win the money. So, you ain't got to be a series racer to win the money, so you can take it.
How many trucks you think you have in the small block class?
Man, I got a list. You know, some people, for some godly reason, they want to be secret. They want to wait to the last freaking minute to get in like that. I don't have a clue. 2, 4. I got 8 right now in the small block class right now.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And then I got 2, 4, 6, and then 8 in the small tire class. But this is just a list. I got 17 in the open class.
Good.
Wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot of trucks.
That's good.
And got 6 or 7 in the outlaw class. You know, I kind of say be 6, 7 trucks in each class. Series trucks wise, you probably have some show up that ain't in the series that's gonna race with you, but the series wise.
So tell me about. Let's talk about tires a minute. Tell me about them Q tires.
A Q is a 35.5-inch tire.
So it fits in the 36.
Yep. That's why we went to 36. And we used to be 35. We went to 36 because they started running them Qs, and it's
Okay.
a 35.5-inch
And
tire.
I think Qs are the only ones like that. If I got that correct.
Yep. The
All right,
Q78s.
So in the tire rule, like in that small block deal,
Yeah.
if you can run up to a 36, correct?
Yep.
So you can mix match and put 24s on the front and 36s on the back.
They go by the largest tire on the truck, correct?
I like it.
Yep.
That's good. I've heard some things. If you're gonna run 36s, you had to run 36 all the way around. I'm not talking about in your series, but I've heard that.
Yeah, I've seen places like that, but almost everybody staggers the wheel nowadays. So
Okay.
it's I think we put 34s on the front of ours. I think now 34 and a half or something maybe. But them Qs are good. I mean, that's the only one that's like that. Only reason we had them because it got your gear and tire ratio back lined up, run a little straighter.
I heard that.
But
What is it called? A Q tire, or is it Q something else?
It's a Q78.
Q78. Okay.
Yeah, super swamper.
Okay.
I don't know if they may be as popular as they once were, but they used to be real popular.
Yeah.
Well, when they come out new, people didn't have them was raising cane. That's all.
Yeah, because I don't think they make a 35 swamper. I think they make like a 34 and it jumps to that 36.
Okay.
And that's why they got that Q. That's why everybody runs them Qs. They're a little smaller.
Cool.
I don't see you, Travis, but yeah.
Take care, Travis.
Yeah, I'm ready for the season to kick off.
And you can run up a class too. If you got 36, you can run up in the 38 class. You can run up in the 44 class. So, and it's gonna be flat track off the tree, red light racing, baby.
Red light racing.
It's gonna be foot, 200 foot. Moved it back 50 foot so I can stop that beast before it gets to the trees down there.
That 10.5-inch deck motor block, is that reference to all of them?
That's in the small tire class and the big tire class.
Right, but that reference to all makes and model engines.
Yep.
Nothing over 10 and a half.
Yep.
Okay.
What you building you something? You must send you a copy of these rules and you can make sure you fit.
I want to fit in where you said them guys wait till the last minute. They want to be secretive.
Top secret, put a tarp over it and stuff like that, pull it to the track.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're gonna be down there. First of all, are you coming to Orangeburg this weekend for the beater car race?
It's still up in the air. If I ain't still on my Valentine move, I might.
You coming down March 1st?
Damn, I got a dirty look for saying that. Hey, I'm sorry.
He'd be stove up Friday.
He sound like what's his name, the comedian? Lord, I apologize.
That was pretty good there. That was pretty good.
Lord, I apologize for that. I was like, that ain't right.
Yeah, I'd like to make them all. But it is.
So you'll be down there March 1st?
It is kind of busy time of year for me, what I do. But I still like to make them.
Yeah, I bet I know of a couple of people waiting on you, and I ain't even talked to them or you about that.
Yeah, one of them is sitting out there ready.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
I hope it's the one. I hope it's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, I hear you.
All them Ford motors.
Yeah, I'm about 5 deep in them right now, BT.
I might have to have me one if I can't run them SB2s off.
Yeah, hey, you'll be all right.
I heard you got one. That's a Ford man looking now. Big Louis tuned in. What's up, Louis?
Yeah, I ain't forgot what you talked about. Dead gum. We just ain't got there. We're gonna have to do this on maybe like on a Friday night or something.
I chalk that up as just a conversation for me and you.
I guess that may be.
We ain't
one,
never
yeah.
going to. We ain't gonna never go eat no chicken wings unless I bring them to the racetrack.
My schedule is going to change in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's got a list, brother.
That'll make it a lot easier during the week. A lot easier.
Maybe I just bring a platter of them to the track.
There you go. Dave's booked up for weeks. He showed me the list, by God. Especially the weekends, brother.
That's what I said.
He loves it, though.
He's got to.
He loves to go do it. Yes, sir. I wanted to speak something out because I listened to the man last week, and I don't know if it's junior or senior, but last week Mr. Hewlett spoke about me being at the track, and he liked talking with me, so I'd like to tell him hello tonight.
That was old Ball Peen. That was junior.
Okay. I was wearing. I'm glad they got a picture of me representing senior.
You saw that? That was a good picture. Yep. I hoping they was gonna kind of show up Saturday night, but I guess they didn't. Had something else to do, so more important. But we did a good time. We'll do it again. That's usually our little hangout after the Branchville mud races. We kind of.
Well, how far is that from the track?
5 minutes.
Okay.
That ain't nowhere from the house right now.
Dave, how is senior?
He's good. He's good. He wasn't. He was disappointed we didn't do Daytona, but we've got just a couple small things we still got to do to the 40, and but now he's doing pretty good. The health is getting a little bit better. Matter of fact, he goes for a checkup tomorrow.
Let him know I'm asking about it.
I will let him know for sure.
Yes, sir.
I will let him. It's follow up from the procedure they did about 3 weeks to a month ago. So see how that's going. It's a little bit better, but still got room. Still got room to go. Man, I thought about you today. I keep getting pieces of that Ford versus Ferrari movie online. They'll be different.
Seen that yet?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But the part where Edsel Ford he's either trying to fire the whole dead gum Ford plant or why he doesn't fire Shelby or sitting on his private parts when he goes to get in the GT40.
And he takes him for the ride. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, we'll make it for comfort next time. Hold on.
Yeah.
How about what old boy said out there on the side of Daytona out there when they were running to Daytona and they had old Miles in the car out there, and if he won that, they was gonna let him go yonder to Le Mans. And the old boy told Shelby, said, "That's because they got a damn NASCAR pit crew."
Yeah.
We got to get one of them. Yep.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's pretty good. That's a good one.
I tell you what, they made me that Leo Beebe that one that I don't know that actor that played him. They made me really not like him, but that ain't how he was. That was movie.
I didn't know of Leo Beebe.
Yeah,
because I thought I didn't know about him.
He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad on Miles.
Characters.
Yeah.
He at the end he should have loved Miles if he didn't trust him.
Yeah.
He just thought Miles just wanted to be in the race car, but Miles stood right there with Shelby the whole time. Okay.
He was the driver, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a little fruity, maybe, like the race.
No, Miles was sharp, and he could tell you what was going to happen if you didn't fix it. Just like he laid under that car and he said the gearbox, and the one went out with the gearbox. Head gasket. He knew the head gasket was because that's areas they didn't work on, but they
Yeah.
got it squared away. But yeah, that was good. That was a good show.
It was.
Good show. I'd watch it again right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I done seen it. I done seen it about umpteen time.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Well, it's about my bedtime. I hear young's getting fussed at for getting in the shower. So
I heard
Yep.
that.
As soon as this dead-gum basketball game goes off, I'm gonna watch qualifying from Daytona. The dead-gum
qualifying.
Toyotas were fast.
always
Earlier
are,
today.
bro. Them damn Toyotas, some killers.
They were fast earlier today.
Well, BT,
Yes, sir.
BT, I would like to say thank you for having me on your show tonight. Thank the series for keeping it going, and we'll do all we can to help y'all promote all these tracks.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
By all
We're doing
means,
it.
appreciate
Same here,
y'all
same
throwing
here.
me a link. I got in a little bit late. That's why I missed the beginning of it. But I certainly appreciate you throwing the link out there. And y'all come on out Saturday to Orangeburg Mud Bog. We're gonna have a good time on Beater Car Race. I'm gonna definitely hit up March 1st and March 15th and whatever's close to going on back around there. So we're gonna
Yep,
throw
yep.
some information at y'all and have a good time doing it.
Yep.
Then
Beater
we'll probably
car.
be finished. We'll probably be finished up in time to come to the house and watch the Xfinity race from Daytona Saturday evening, late
When's
Saturday
the-
afternoon.
That sounds like
Well, tell me when the ARCA race is before I get off of here.
Friday, I believe.
Okay.
And I don't think Mud Racing's favorite driver, as far as I know, unless something's happened lately, I don't think Gus Dean is in it. Now I could be wrong, unless somebody's called him to come down there, which they should have, because he can. You don't win at Daytona by accident. I
yeah.
don't care what you in. And
Hey, BT,
you got the jewelry to show it.
Yeah.
BT, that's one series of racing I don't pull for the Fords.
Which one?
ARCA.
ARCA.
Who you
'Cause all
pulled
it
from
is
that
a
one?
body.
They all got the same motors in them old Ilmore Chevrolets.
Gilmore engines.
Well, hell, NASCAR's about the same too, ain't it? They all got the same.
No.
motor now.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
It's different. The body's all the same, ain't they? About look the damn same.
Real close.
The bodies are about the same, but at least right now there's a different power plant.
Damn. I
And
don't
I'm
watch
gonna tell you
none of
something. Them Fords has got a bad power plant. If you
Yeah,
had
they-
one of them in your mud truck, you would never go back.
that. Well, Dave said the Toyota was the fastest today.
They were fastest.
You don't run 2.5 miles. All right, fellas.
All right, JB. We'll call at you later.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all having y'all have a great evening. We'll see y'all
Yep.
Saturday.
Y'all do the
Yep.
same.
We'll see y'all
Bye-bye.
Saturday. Have a good one. Get to you
All right,
later.
y'all take care.
Oh man, there we go. Glad to have Big Dave running for the voice, and Mr. JB Engines on. We'll give a big shout out to all our 2025 sponsors here before we get off here tonight. Johnny Martin, our title sponsor for the series, Johnny Martin Well Drilling. Our new one just jumped on last week. Fan and ABC store, Nisa, South Carolina. Redline Cards, George Farms Racing. Tire Industry, Industrial Rubber and Supply, Augusta LLC, Automatic Fire Systems of Augusta, Two Brothers Incorporated, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Southern Mud Track, Palmetto Mudway, Branchville Mud Bog, all about mud and muddy addiction. That's all our sponsors are back. Like I said, we'll be back next week. Hopefully, we had the rest of the crew be back on here next week. We have some other guests. Y'all can get on here and chat. Any questions, anything, entries wise, rule wise, hit me up. Let me know. Message me on Facebook and give you my number. You get my number, call me, text me. We get you in here, get you registered, and get ready to racing. All right. I hope y'all get them wrenched, get them ready. They dirt track car, beater car racing this Saturday at Orangeburg. If anybody wants to go out there and support them, that's one of the tracks we'll be racing this year. Orangeburg Mud Bog. I think it open up at 10. Race starts at 12. Doing some testing afterwards. So anybody needs to do some testing. Orangeburg Mud Bog this weekend. All right, y'all have a good week. We'll see you next week.